Hello, everybody.
What?
Hey
guys.
Hello.
Hey y'all, what's up?
Welcome. How are you doing?
Good.
Yes, good to see you all.
Saturday. Yeah.
Yes,
good.
we're here.
Hi,
It
good.
is Saturday. And good to see you on Are You Serious? It's our weekly show where we lie to each other, which we would never do otherwise. We've got Casey, Sara, Dash, Daniel, Ali, Jesse, all veterans of our show. So, hi guys, how you doing?
Hey
Great.
Tom.
Hi.
Yeah,
Good.
good. Let's just warm up by saying hello and all that kind of crap. We'll start with Casey. Casey, how you doing?
I'm good. We've been working a 750-piece puzzle today with a 6-year-old and a 9-year-old, and it's been a long day. And
Wow.
and so I'm drinking bourbon. I added ice.
I once worked a 700-piece puzzle, and it was very difficult because it was originally a 1,000-piece puzzle. So it was very
Tough.
It's a problem, yeah.
Sarah.
Yes. Hello. Hi, everyone. What have I been doing today? Oh,
You're wearing your Beats. So you're wearing your Beats?
My Beats by Hey. They are off-brand, big lots, some great value headphones. Because I'm poor. I am about 2/3 of the way through the film adaptation of Emma. I was really thriving with some Jane Austen today.
Wow.
So I was reminded that I'm poor because everyone in that movie lives in a great house. So just thriving on my middle class hood right now.
Right.
But none of them have Beats, off-brand.
None of them had Beats by Dre. So are they really upper class?
No, not really.
Are they really?
Dash, how you doing?
Hey, how's it going, guys? Dash from down here in Miami, having some fun, enjoying the heat. And all I've been doing today is just random crafts. I've been painting. I just learned how to crochet, so I've been doing some of that. So
Hell yeah.
Dash, you won't believe this, but you just learned how to crochet. I didn't do it, but I swear to God, I almost wrote as a lie for you that I've been learning how to crochet. I swear. And I would have
So what would have been the answer?
I would have hit lie, and it would have been the fucking truth. Oh no!
And those would have been the times that we would have been like, you know what? We'll take it.
Yeah. That's not something Tom would have done.
It's a free
Because
point.
it would have messed up Daniel. It would have fucked him up.
Honest,
He would
that
have
is
gotten
really
it right.
weird.
Tom would have gotten it wrong.
That's
We
weird.
would have said, we win.
I don't like to give you a peek
I'm
behind the
already
curtain
heated.
here of how we do
Yeah.
things. But yeah. Daniel, how you doing?
I'm pretty sure that that a witch has cursed me recently. I'm now imbued with the spirit of Rodney Dangerfield, I believe. Not much change though. Funny enough, I don't feel any different, and I'm getting the same level of respect. So
No respect
Yeah,
at
that
all.
was
Yeah,
my
you're
question.
not
That was
getting
my
any.
question, right?
pretty good so far.
Yeah, the level is not anywhere above now.
No respect at all. I once went up to a cop on the beach and said, "I can't find my parents. Can you help me?" And he said, "I don't know, kid. There's so many good places they could hide." I don't know. No respect at all.
Oh, we could go on forever.
Last sentence.
Dangerfield would do great today. Would crush
He would.
today.
He would have.
He would.
Yeah.
I knew a guy who grew up with him in the neighborhood where he grew up. He has a lot of fun stories to tell about him. Anyway, Ali, how you doing?
Hi, I'm good. I was chilling today. I finished a class, so I graded a lot this morning, which is always just a delight and a joy in my life. So that was good. And then I watched a documentary about murder, so that was fun.
What?
Good. Was
Right
it
on.
a how-to? Maybe
Yeah.
you should have watched that before the class. Yeah.
No,
Which one, by the way? Which one
No,
did you
it's-
watch?
Foxcatcher.
Oh, I've seen that.
Oh,
Oh,
sketch.
Oh,
Yeah.
They
Did
made
you
a
watch
movie.
the movie with Steve Carell, or did you watch the
No,
documentary?
so I read the book and then I watched the documentary, and I didn't realize the Steve Carell movie was about murder. I thought
It's
it was
worth
about
watching.
wrestling, which I don't care about. So no, I'm gonna actually watch
It's a
it.
good movie, though. Even if you see the
Yeah.
documentary, it's a good movie.
Oh,
Steve
wow.
Carell. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'll definitely watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was about
You've
wrestling.
never seen Steve Carell do anything like this before. Yeah, it was really cool.
Cool.
Jesse,
Hi. What's up?
well, I don't know.
Hey.
Let's see. I went swimming today,
Oh.
That's a
and
lie.
I went swimming, and I went to the playground, and so now I'm having some wine because I earned it.
Did you
And-
bring your baby to the playground, or was that
No,
like the personal trip?
I went
yeah.
without her.
Yeah. Just took a personal day at the playground.
Made some young friends.
Went to the playground after watching a murder documentary. Okay,
Right,
good.
nice.
All right, so we can get
As you do.
started once I explain the rules, which are so simple. Each one of our panelists, contestants, whatever you want to call them, has shared with me and only me some interesting factoids about their life, true factoids, and I will display one for each one of these people tonight, or maybe I will substitute it with a piece of absolute bullshit that I've made up. One way or the other, they have to convince everyone that it's true, and whichever team guesses correctly most often wins that same fabulous prize that we've been talking about for ages.
The best.
Right.
So
Such a
So-
good prize. Yeah, it's a
It's-
really good prize.
It's obviously
I'm
for the-
still digesting mine.
for the colorblind, it's the red team, which is Casey, Sara, and Dash, against the blue team, which is Jesse, Ali, and Daniel. And
Tom,
by the way,
FYI, Dash was knighted this week.
What's that?
You can't tell by his name.
What's
Dash
that?
was knighted this week.
well,
Mazel.
he's been knighted. That was his moniker every time that he's played with.
Yeah.
us. So it's-
I was knighted a few months ago.
yeah. Okay. So yes, he was knighted, but not by me. So I'm not going to call him that. All right. So let's get started. We'll start, as I always do, with this person right here. There we go.
It's me.
Figured it out. This is mirrored. This is flipped, and by the time it gets here, I don't know what's left or right.
It's weird. We're all in the same room, and he still can't
I know.
figure that out.
I know. It's my dyslexia. Yeah, I don't have dyslexia, but if I did, I'd name my kid Bob.
Just make things easy on yourself.
Yeah, right. Yeah, mom would be easy. Dad would be easy. Good. So let's start with Casey.
Yeah.
Casey, are you ready to do the thing?
Yeah, can we ask Daniel to leave the room?
Uh,
Can we do that?
we can, but it has never worked. Here we go. This is Casey's factoid.
Hold on, I'm going to put on my poker face.
Okay.
Whoa, hairline.
Oh,
Oh no.
Okay.
I once gave a coworker a surprise party inside a large walk-in cooler.
Hmm.
I want to say thank you for doing that for me, by the way, Casey. I really appreciate that.
It was really fun. We had a great time.
And we need a new
Who's-
keg of Sam Adams because it's tapped. So if anyone can get to that.
A keg of
I
beer.
think Dash can probably crochet you a new one. So it's time for the cross-examination to begin.
Okay. What coworker was this? What job?
This is a long time ago. So this is when I lived in New Hampshire on the beach, in Hampton Beach. I was 16 years old. There was a very cute 19-year-old who was a sophomore at Boston College, and I thought I had a chance with her.
True, this is true.
Her name was Kristen. She was a beautiful redhead. So we worked at a place called Casino Fast Food, which I have no idea if it still exists on the beach. But as a 16-year-old, I worked in what we refer to as the dungeon, where all we did was just make like pizza dough and prep pizza dough and get it ready so that they could like we'd put like sauce and cheese on it so they could put it through the oven, put their toppings on it, the whole 9 yards. Kristen, of course, worked the counter in front of the customers. And I was stuck in the dungeon with a possum that I had to chase out every morning that would shit on the flour. I would just send that to the side. So I found out that it was Kristen's birthday, and I didn't know how to like do it. Like I didn't know how to like do a surprise party for someone where I didn't have her phone number, didn't know like other than just when her shift would start. And I knew that when her shift started, she would have to come downstairs and go past the dungeon into the walk-in cooler to get like all the stuff. And so me, and I can't remember the dude's name, maybe it was Gabe, we'll just call him Gabe. He was 27 and also working for $5.75 an hour with me in the dungeon.
I'm sorry, it wasn't Gabe. No,
but he was like, I was like, I want to do a surprise party for her. He's like, do you think you have a chance? I was like, yeah, I think I do. He's like, okay, I think you do.
Perfect.
That stuff never works out, Casey.
I was able to convince the shift manager and a couple of other people to come in a few minutes early, and we waited in the walk-in cooler. And while we were waiting for Gabe, sure, we'll call him Gabe, gave everyone the whipped cream canisters, and we all did like whippets. If you guys know what whippets are. So by the time Kristen opened the door, we had lost track of time, and we were very cold, and she was very confused.
Casey, yeah.
Haphazardly, we were like, "The race!"
What was her reaction? I mean, how fast did she like change her address? How did
It was chilly. It was a
what
chilly.
happened like right after and a few weeks after? How did things progress from there?
Okay, good news on that front. So the moment that it happened, she was just very confused, and like luckily a couple of the girls that like work with her upstairs were like down there too, and they're like, no, we organized, it's like happy birthday, and she's like, oh, okay, great. And they're like, we're all gonna go out tonight. And I was like, I can't go out with these people because I'm 16. And so I told her, I said, man, I really wish I could go out with you tonight. And she's like, oh, that's so sweet. And so she picked me up in her convertible 2 weeks later in front of my cousin Dave and Jay in a bikini. And my cousin Dave and Jay, who are a few years older than me, who have been ripping on me all summer, saw my scraggly, skinny ass get picked up by a very beautiful woman. And then literally we just went 2 blocks over, parked.
A beautiful redhead, Casey. Beautiful redhead, Casey.
Beautiful.
It's important.
Wait, did she have like a cover up on, or she just had like bare ass bikini like on like leather seats? Like she got stuck, like her sweaty ass cheeks were
Sarah,
on her
you're
knife.
a little young. So back then, leather wasn't standard in cars. It was a Chrysler LeBaron convertible or some bullshit like that. Tom's shaking his head. He knows that thing was definitely cloth.
So musty cloth on her bare
Yeah,
ass.
that's what I was worried about. So she came pick me up, and we went rollerblading.
So you did whippets, and then she got a yeast infection, and then you guys lived happily ever after?
Yeah, whip it good.
Well, she knew he was after her, and she said, it'll be a cold day in hell. And he said, I have exactly the place for it.
Right
here.
Just so you know, was made fun of mercilessly for the rest of the summer because I'd be like, oh, I'll run the pizza up every time there would be like a batch to run up, and it was a pain in the ass to run up. No one wanted to do it, but if I knew she was working, I'd be like, I'll do it. I'd get up there and I'd be like, hey, Chris, and she'd be busy because it's the fucking beach during the summer.
Yeah.
So I'd be like, hi. She'd be like,
did they charge more for pizza with possum droppings? Because that's got to be better than freaking pineapple. That's got to be a better topping. I'm sorry. I am not buying
It's part of the meat lovers. Sort of the meats you can love.
Any further questioning?
What does a counter worker need from a walk-in freezer at a fast food restaurant?
Mm-hmm.
Good question. So she needs to go get she has to get the whipped cream that we've all.
But it was gone because you whipped it.
So she goes in. She gets like the milk, anything like the cheese, like all those different things that she has to bring up to put to make the pizza before you put it in the oven and all that kind of stuff. But it all is stored in the walk-in.
Was the possum a redhead, by the way, or is it?
The
Really
possum
was a beautiful redhead.
And,
Yeah, but it wasn't a possum. It was a possum, not a raccoon. Okay, right.
Casey, was your dad in the military? You like literally live in every city in all of your stories. Like, I don't understand. You're like in all these different locations. I don't get it.
I have a tough time making friends and sticking, having that stick. So
yeah, but you have family in all of these stories in different cities somehow.
Yeah.
They're at the Kentucky Derby. They're in Calgary. They're
so many
San Diego.
I have killed them and stored them in a freezer. We will have a grand party someday.
That's a good
Peter lore. Yeah.
All right, so I need a consensus from the blue team. What do you think? True, lie?
Logistically, it holds up. You know.
I feel like the possum detail really clinched it for me.
Yes, there is a state called New Hampshire.
Yeah,
they do have pizza, so I've heard.
Pizza.
So I've heard.
They have casino pizza.
Right next to
so
Old
much
Hampshire.
emotional connection to this story. I don't see how it could be a lie.
Okay.
You know?
So I'll need Daniel. I've nominated you captain because I don't know.
Because he's a guy.
Because he's my arch.
Because he's been in almost every single episode we've ever done. So he's earned that right.
Earned it at this point. Yeah.
So you can be the arbiter.
It
What do
was
you
just
think?
a gripping, coming of age tale.
Yeah.
He is now the Holden
Truly.
Caulfield of Are You Serious?
Oh,
in
wow.
all the best and worst ways.
Wow. Literary reference.
In the fact that he may be fictional, so he could be. So I think our team wants to say truth on this
He
one.
played catcher and he drinks rye.
Nice. Perfect.
Okay. So you're saying it's true. Okay.
Yes.
That's your.
Yeah.
Okay. Well. It's
Good job, Casey.
Wow.
Bravo, Casey.
Daniel's going to definitely screw me over.
We're in trouble. We're in trouble.
Wow.
Trouble. You don't know the meaning of the word. You are definitely in
Bravo.
trouble.
The whippets were a nice touch.
So look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Oh yeah, there we
Did
go.
you live in New Hampshire? Is that true?
That
I'm sorry,
whole story is everything about that story is true except for the surprise part.
That's Casey's MO. Yes.
That's fantastic.
I once walked on the moon. It's funny. I did once walk on the moon. I did that in a little town in Colorado called. Let's move a step down. I only mean vertically. I don't mean like. I don't mean that.
No.
Damn, son.
Okay, let's get
Look
down and
up,
dirty
look at
with
these
Jesse. How about that? Is that
Oh.
better? Okay.
Oh God. Okay.
Are you ready?
Sure.
Here you go, Jesse.
I once squashed and broke my sister's science project.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who hasn't?
Yeah.
When was this, Jesse?
When was this? My sister was a senior in high school, so I was a freshman. We had 1 year together at Spanish River High School. Go Sharks. Mm-hmm.
Go Sharks.
She was like really smart. She's a doctor now, and so she was in like all those smart classes. I think physics was the one. Yeah. So that she had to build like a bridge. I never took physics, but I don't know if Sarah, maybe like this speaks to you.
No.
No.
It just.
Why would this connect with Sarah?
I don't know. She's a lawyer. You didn't ever.
I'm a lawyer. I don't like throw eggs. No, believe it or not, they don't often cross paths.
Part of
like,
cross-examination is
I don't
crossing
push
that bridge.
defendants.
Well, in the court of law, sometimes you bust myths, right?
Yeah, actually, you decide whether like a defendant is guilty by like figuring out whether they can float like a witch trial.
Your Honor,
I came up a lie.
Your Honor, I believe that we've broken the first law of thermodynamics. Yeah.
So it was a bridge project?
Yes. It was a bridge project for physics.
Godzilla!
And so, okay, I have to set the stage. In my house, like the computer was in her room, so she had the computer room, right? And like, so
Was that because she was older, or because she was the smart one?
Smarter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and smarter. Yeah. So she needed
She was
like
going to do something with her life.
Exactly. But she had like the computer room, so whenever she wasn't there, I was like always fucking around in there, on instant messenger,
I remember that. Yeah.
Like one night I was just kind of messing around in there. I think I was dancing. It's pretty embarrassing. And I was just really, what was that?
Nothing.
She was twerking and
I was twerking before twerking existed.
Hip. Yeah.
And I go to jump on my sister's bed and all I hear is crunch. Okay. So I'm like, what the fuck, And I look under the covers and her entire bridge project is like totally fucked up, totally smashed. And my sister can be a huge fucking bitch. So I was like terrified of her. So
did you use your brains to put it back together?
I did. That's how this ends. I actually turned into Rain Man and I
took all the toothpicks and counted them and just left them.
It was like kind of dramatic. Like I got my mom involved and we were trying to do everything.
Oh no!
Finding out, like we called the teacher and like explained the situation and everything, and like the teacher didn't care at all and was like, I'll give you new supplies, but she has to rebuild it. You know what I mean?
Oh wow!
Oh, yo, bitch! It was a bridge. Yeah. It's a tunnel now. Deal with it.
It's a bridge. Get over it.
Get over it.
What was it
made out of? Get over it. Bridge. Get over it. That's very funny. That is a whoa.
Right? Yeah. So long story short, I mean, my sister was fucking pissed as shit. Like, you know what I mean? I think even she like might have beat me up. That's like the dynamics were.
She maybe did.
She may have hit me a few times.
It may have been a light beating.
But it made her
or so heavy a beating that she's forgotten it.
It's a little bit. Do you remember what grade she got on the project?
Ooh, I don't remember, but it didn't look good the second time around, I think she gave up.
What was the bridge made out of?
It was wood, but I guess like sticks, like wooden sticks.
Okay.
Like this, like
popsicle sticks?
Kind of.
Yeah.
More thin.
Okay.
Yeah.
How big was it in size?
Oh, like
before or after?
After is more of like a compressed.
Yeah. Right. It is. I don't know.
More of a zip file after.
Well, she didn't have the computer in her room. I don't know if she gets that reference. So chill, Sarah. That's mean.
I was like all excited,
To this day, Jesse has never used a computer.
Hey, it's a bridge. Get over it.
Yeah.
Sorry. It's such a good thing.
I mean, considering how easily it broke, I don't think she would have passed.
Yeah, that's a good point. I did her a favor, I just was testing it for her. I did really jump onto it. I was all excited, you were in those chat rooms back in the day. I was
Yeah, do you remember what you were dancing to? Was it like S Club 7? Was it something a little more
right? Some like LFO.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So was it London Bridge?
By Fergie?
I don't think so.
Never mind.
Did she ever tell you why it was under the covers to begin with?
Oh, right. That's a weird thing. But knowing her, she was actually probably trying to preserve it from my family.
Protect it, yes.
Gotcha. Yeah.
So nobody would sit on it. Yes.
Yeah, right. Well, wise men say we often meet our fate on the path to find it, so to avoid it.
Was the goal of the bridge to see how weight bearing it was?
You know, I mean, I didn't take the class. Unfortunately, I don't know what was the purpose.
I think the goal of most bridges is to get from one place to the other without getting wet. But
Yeah.
so I'll need you, Red Team, to confer to decide whether this is true or just a pile of bridge droppings.
Bridge.
Casey's been listening intently. What do you think, Casey?
I feel like Jesse's getting better at lying, and I don't like it. But that response there makes me think that this is true.
She's not getting better at lying.
She just doesn't know when the game is stopped.
doesn't know when she's made the sale.
Sarah, you're a physics.
You're a physician.
You're a physics lawyer.
You're a physics lawyer. Yeah.
Physics lawyer.
Inertia. I've been wanting
Have you ever sued gravity for more than 9.8 seconds
per second?
Per second.
Meters per second.
I'm gonna speak in layman's terms. And can I see Jesse falling on things? Yes. Yes, I can.
Yeah.
So
See, this is physics in law.
True, but if it's alive and she's getting pretty good at it.
She's getting good at this shit. I don't like it.
I have to confirm. I've seen Jesse tell the lie before, and she has a horrible poker face. So I want to say that this seemed true.
Oh.
So
yeah.
Wait, but her response there made me think that maybe.
Right.
Hold on.
Okay.
Jesse, you're a fucking liar.
What's my tell? Will you tell me my tell?
Yeah, I'm going to find it out right now.
Are you
lying or is this true? This is true or lie?
True or lie? We need to know.
It's fucking true. I think it's true, right, guys?
You think it's true? You think it's true? Okay, well, it is true.
Yeah.
Oh, we're in trouble. We're in bigger trouble now.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Your tell, we'll burn that bridge when we come to it.
We'll cross that bridge when we get there.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then we'll burn it.
Oh, that bad bridge.
That was a bridge too far. Sarah, we are now in your we're now in your realm. Are you ready to go?
Let's roll.
Okay. Sarah, here we go. This is your thing.
Once when a boyfriend said, "Toss me that wrench," I tossed him the wrench and broke his tooth by accident.
Whoa. Oh my God, I could see that happening.
He did literally ask for it, though.
He did.
Did Harrison propose immediately after that?
Yeah, normally he wasn't going to do a quarantine proposal, but like he just saw it like bleeding straight from his gum and was like, "That's my woman. That's the one for me."
This chick's gonna kill me.
Was it Harrison or different boyfriend?
No, it was not. It wasn't Harrison. It was a boyfriend in law school, and he lived across the street from the school. And so instead of driving every day, he would ride his bike. And so he was like very fastidious about like bike maintenance. And so like he kept it in the apartment. So he'd normally be like working on it, tending to it, I don't know jack shit about bikes, but he would be like tending to the chains, whatever. And he had, it wasn't like a full-size wrench. It was one of the little like
baby wrench.
But yeah, it was like a little like, oh fuck, I don't know what the names of tools are. It was like the little one
that said that with so much confidence, like that was the name of it.
It's the little one. It's the little thing. And so he was like cranking something. I don't know.
Maybe it was a ratchet. Maybe it was
a ratchet.
Was this the beginning of a soft porn?
I know ratchet.
What's this?
Yeah.
Ratchet. That's what you get in pizza if you can't get a possum shit. Call back.
So he like ripped off his shirt, billowing in the wind, oiled. No, I'm kidding. You said it was like the beginning of a porn. So I'm just sitting on the couch and he's just like, babe, can you pass me like that, and gestured towards the tool. So I didn't need to know what it was called. And so I just tossed it absentmindedly and it just like hit him square in the face.
So Sarah, did you guys?
It tipped his tooth.
Did you guys settle out of court, or did it go to trial, or what?
Yeah, how did the lawyers?
We went to small claims. Honestly, that was the first thing I was worried about, because I was like, we all in law school were like very concerned that if we did anything to any other person, that we were going to wind up in small claims court in Miami. So
I think this episode derailed their relationship.
Now, Sarah, did you try to argue? Did you try to argue the trajectory of the wrench and that
Yes,
You're so good at physics.
That's why I was
Because it's
enrolled in
physics.
physics for lawyers.
Physics of it.
Of course.
So
Yeah.
maybe had I taken physics for lawyers as they recommended in our law school
You have
curriculum, this would not have happened. But yeah, so it was just like I'm on the couch, like texting, and I just pick it up and I just tossed it and it just hit him right in the tooth. And it wasn't like the whole tooth fell out, but it did chip like right here. So he had to get a little implant, like the little, what is it, a veneer? It was like a little tip. Yeah.
So the wrench, the bike, the girlfriend, and the tools are all in the same room.
Yeah, no, so he would just keep the bike. It was a walk-up apartment, so he would just hoist the bike up either the first flight of stairs or the elevator, and it would just sit in the corner in the living room. Oh, it was way too much effort.
Yeah, that's a lot of effort.
He was fit. He was like a wiry little dude, and he would just like bring. It was one of the skinny little speed bikes. So it wasn't like a big mountain bike he was like picking up, but it was like the skinny little.
Yeah,
it would have
Spencer.
Did you date Spencer
That makes a lot of sense.
Spencer,
he
yes.
had a Spencer vibe to him.
Listen. Was it a planet? Listen.
Was it a bike planet? Is the bike a planet?
Just like the planet.
This show just got so meta. Viewers are like,
is it a planet? Is it a planet?
Which, by the way,
No,
my
you did
cousin Jay is watching and has commented to verify my story.
Oh.
Casey, had your time in the sun.
Okay, this is unrelated, but why did you guys break up?
Wow, that's shifting
Took
gears.
a wrench to the mouth, I think is a pretty...
We actually dated for months after the fact. This was actually maybe like 5 months into the relationship, and we dated for another like 7 months. We broke up during fall finals after
like you do
being together.
They really
for
were. Those really were finals, weren't
a
they?
year. and
Uh-oh.
She's such a good liar.
The anticipation is.
Wow, she's breaking up with us now.
Yeah.
She just did Matrix bullet time.
Oh no. It's her.
Yeah.
There was a time where I was like, hey, like,
Huh?
oh wait,
This
what
is
happened?
such a good story that I really want to hear.
You
Wait,
there?
what happened?
You're sort of there. Next time, get the goddamn actual beats, okay? Don't get the.
No.
You know what she could use right now to fix her internet?
A ratchet?
Wrench.
A wrench. Yes. I got you.
Yeah.
I got you.
Oh no.
Or the
No.
computer in her smarter sister's room.
Okay.
I froze. Yeah. Oh.
Oh, I'm good. Okay, I froze there for a sec. Sorry.
She
Okay.
laid it all out in the last
She's
2
back.
minutes, guys.
Yeah, no, that was convincing.
Yeah.
Okay.
We missed all the important clues.
Oh, you guys dated for 6 more months, but you were never able to really fix it.
Thank you.
No, we were damaged beyond repair.
Okay.
But he did hang in there after, so I do respect that.
Okay. So I'll need the blue team to confer and to reach a consensus. Is she lying or telling the truth when she says that once when a boyfriend said, "Toss me that wrench," I tossed him the wrench and broke his tooth by accident? Yeah.
Got
I think it's a lie.
reaction?
I think it's a lie. I think she's lying. I don't know. I don't know.
Daniel's on tilt. I like it.
I mean,
He's on tilt. He can't figure it out.
It's not me. It's Rodney Dangerfield. Not me. It's not me. It's not me.
Rodney made real confident.
Hey.
Hey.
Ladybugs? Is that who you guys are talking about?
You know how to make yourself look more thin, surround yourself.
The coach from Ladybugs. Or Rover
you guys think?
Dangerfield, if you want.
I'm gonna say lie because it's just crazy. I mean, I'm things like this happen, but it's wild.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's the
I feel
consensus.
like you can catch a wrench.
Yeah.
If you can catch a wrench, you can catch a ball.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so you're saying it's a lie.
We're saying lie.
Okay,
Sure,
you'll say
yeah.
lie, and it is a lie.
We're on the board. We're on the board.
We got you finally.
You are on the board.
All right. Woo!
Damn.
Sarah,
Oh my
you're a
goodness.
terrible physics attorney.
And Sara has been a tough tooth to crack, you know.
She's tough.
She sued him for dental cruelty.
Daniel, are you enameled with me?
Oh my God.
We can just keep chipping away at jokes all night, guys.
Wow.
I'll tell you what, guys, we can end this early and just give her the crown.
Okay. So we will now dive vertically down to Allie. Are you ready?
Always.
You guys got a
Okay.
secret weapon on your team here.
Yeah, here we go.
Okay. Here goes.
Oh.
Yeah, I had the chicken pox twice.
Okay.
Sold.
Yeah.
Go ahead, tell us the story.
Yeah.
So I got the chicken pox. I don't remember how old I was the first time I got them, but I got a super, super mild case. And then I got them again, like I want to say a year and a half, 2 years later. And my mom is a nurse. And so I always had to go to school. Always had to go to school unless I was throwing up or I had a fever. And I told my mom, I'm like, Mom, I'm sick. And she's like, no, you're fine. And I was like, Mom, I'm sick. I'm telling you, I can't go to school. And then it took, I think I was at school for half of the day. And I was just like laying my head on my desk crying. And my teacher was like, yeah, she needs to go home. And eventually I convinced my mom that I was sick and I had chickenpox again.
Oh God, I remember
is
how
weird.
awful chickenpox was. Oh God.
Yeah.
I have
still
a
remember
scar,
mine.
actually. I have a scar. My
Yeah.
sister had them so bad, and mine were so mild that I don't know how I got so lucky, I guess. But
I got mine during President Clinton's inauguration. I still remember that, actually.
that might have just been, the inauguration of President Clinton just gave you hives. No?
No. Well, the only reason I remember is because I stayed home from school and my mom wouldn't let me play video games unless I watched the inauguration. So I had to watch it.
Hilarious.
It's fair.
Yeah, I went to school sick so many times because my mom was a nurse and made me go to school.
Shouldn't she not want you to go to school?
She loves comedy, by the way. And there's nothing
Hey!
funnier than
Double loves it.
suffering through the chicken pox.
Oh.
So,
Yes, yes,
Good to
twice.
see ya.
I love hate comedy. Is that okay?
yes. Well, I hate love comedy.
Complicated. It's a complicated.
Was that a clue? The double love? You see what I mean?
I don't
Love
know.
love.
I'm working on it.
She corrected herself by saying live comedy.
Alan,
She
this is
loves
so
live.
forward.
Oh.
Guys, can we get to this fucking liar down
I
here?
don't know.
Yeah.
This is bullshit. It's an easy lie that Tom wrote, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because it happened to Tom. Because Tom,
It could be.
That's usually how it works, right, Tom? Tom says a thing about himself, makes it about somebody else.
Sometimes I do. Or do I?
All right. So red team, we have a little bit of an unfair advantage because I pretty much know everything about Allie, and I can tell you that this is true that she did get chickenpox twice.
Oh.
But look at that! Look at that face. Can you trust that face? You're gonna trust that face? Honestly.
here's the best part.
Are we being sabotaged from within?
I'm on the cheating team. I did it.
Well, no,
I
because
did it.
I can't imagine we're being sabotaged from within.
No, she
Fuck
also
off,
knows
Daniel.
everything about me, so it's going
I'm
to come back
cheating.
to haunt us.
I've got the
Okay, if I
advantage.
may, if she had it mild, that first one doesn't even really count. So she really only had chickenpox once, right?
This is coming from Jesse, who's had a lot of herpes.
That's right. I have had
Right.
my share.
No, her sister mildly built a bridge.
Yeah.
But it didn't really count. It didn't really count.
Didn't take.
Wait a minute. Wait, chicken pox? I thought you guys were saying chicken soup this whole time.
No.
She's only had
Shit.
Oh,
What?
Daniel, I've had chicken soup a lot.
Yeah.
It's
So many
true.
times.
That's true. That
Isn't
one's
the
true.
second time you get chicken soup called
So-
shingles?
Oh, yep.
For lunch.
shingles. It's shingles. Whenever
Shingles.
you
Yeah.
get when you get
So-
chicken pox the second time.
So it's not really possible to get. Well, I don't know. What is it?
First, I love the fact that for the sake of the win, Dash came in and was like, I know. This happened. I know this story. I love it. And it's by the way, it's eating Tom inside. He's like,
Yeah, but Allie may have set him up. You don't know. Yeah, she had years ago. She knew
All
we were going to be
yeah,
long
she could've-
game.
yeah. She's like the
Allie's going to get off and be like, oh, I
Also-
hope Dash gets COVID twice. You know what I mean?
Oh.
While
Too
my
soon?
memory is okay, it's also terrible. So it may be another thing that she had twice. But I'm fairly positive that I've heard
Band. I had band twice.
No, she's definitely had, or the mumps. Was it the mumps twice? No,
What's the
Was it?
mumps? Is it 1952?
Is it type 2 diabetes? Are you counting it twice?
I have
Well,
both
if you
of them.
get
same
type
time.
1 diabetes twice, it's
It
type 2.
turns into type
It's
2.
type 2.
Right.
If you have
Okay, so
mumps,
I'm going to need the red team to confer with Dash.
know what?
What?
We're
It's a
not going
lie.
to answer. Abstain.
it's true. I'm gonna go with true.
I'm going to go with Dash.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going with cheating.
Okay. Great. It happens. Wow. Look at that. It's
God damn
true.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. Note to self.
I feel just as good about this win as any win.
this is going to be a super sketchy win if you guys do win it. It's not going to count.
I
don't
don't
care.
care. I don't
No,
care.
it's gonna even out because she knows everything about me too. So whatever my thing is, she's gonna be able to tell you.
We'll see.
Why do y'all know so much about each other?
I'll make
see.
sure that both of you are on the show all the time.
You're like the control group and like the variables.
Really?
And here's the thing. Dash is going to get the award and tote around the house all week. And
Okay.
you can't touch it, Allie. You can't
So
touch
now
it.
this is Dash's. It's Dash's turn right now.
Yeah. There you go.
Dash, a blue team, would you like me to just show you the answer for this one
Before.
No,
beforehand?
we like to win it the right way. You know what I mean? So
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Through cheating.
Okay. Here you go, Dash.
Poker face. As many wrestlers do, I once studied ballet to help improve my balance and speed. Yep.
Foxcatcher.
Yep. There was actually a few things that we did. A couple of guys did different
Jesse
things.
grabs onto anything. Just goes, Foxcatcher.
You're like the whole suite of Darren Aronofsky movies. You're like Black Swan, the wrestler. Like put them together because they're so similar. I get it.
Yeah. Yes.
Any questions for Dash?
Yeah. Well, let me tell you. So yeah, no, it's when you it wasn't when I started training. It was a little bit after that, when I started training more professionally. And there was just like a whole host of things that you would do to get better. You would study ballet, and when we say study, it's study ballet. It wasn't like I put on tights and did a review of Black Swan or anything. We just did a couple classes in the ballet studio to learn footwork. That's all that was. And then I also did a little bit of Jeet Kune Do to learn how to move and punch a little bit better. Just the different things like that. So that's all it was.
Tights for
Learn.
that.
Which what?
Yeah, can you show us?
What
Can I
what
show
footwork
you?
did you learn? Yeah.
God, it was just a lot of like fucking. I don't remember.
We're talking about fondues. We're talking about pot de bourrées. What are we talking about here?
I don't know. They were all
Don't you know?
weird
Aren't
ass
you, Allie?
French terms. Yeah, it was just it was just a lot of like pointing when you go and like walking to like the beat of the music. That was really more of what we
Can
did.
you put on the puppet and show us?
So it wasn't ballet, it was walking.
It was. I mean, it
No,
sounds
but
like
it was like in a ballet.
Yes,
That it happened.
yes,
So like
yes.
So, like, it was like, it was like we'd hear and then it'd be like on the tip of your toes the whole time. Right. So it was just like step and then step and then step and then to the sides and you do stuff. And it was just a bunch of like warm-up exercises, but it was done in a ballet studio.
Yeah.
What?
While you have that puppet out, can you show us where they touched you? Okay.
Why is the crocheting seeming more and more likely right now?
Hey, can you just if you? Oh boy, the character went away. I was hoping to get some character voices.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he's back! He's back!
Here you go.
That's all I want for the rest of the show.
Wait, the fact that the puppet has not been a contestant on this show is egregious. That is egregious. Tom, fix that immediately. Get the puppet as a contestant.
Well, first I thought that was Ben, but then there's too much hair.
Tom, it's his wedding day.
Wait, Ben's getting married today?
He did.
He did. He got married. That's true.
Yay.
That's awesome. Great for Ben. Congratulations, Ben.
Yeah.
This is awesome. I love it. Oh, it's hard to tell if he's lying, man. That's a stone cold case right there.
Good poker face.
What's that
Yeah.
puppet
This dude doesn't
tell?
even seem real.
Your puppet has a tell.
I feel like I'm hallucinating right now.
So do I.
This is
Okay.
this is the best episode ever. Just so you know.
This is now Avenue Q. What's going on?
Okay, so I need the blue team to confer and try to pull this one back.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
It's hard. We didn't get many questions
Is
in.
that I know that, but time marches on.
Yeah.
So okay. I feel like I should know this. I actually don't. But I also
You're
know
not
that
supposed to
Dash.
know it. This is a game show, not a deposition. You know.
But he definitely would say that he did something, even if he like went inside a room where a ballet class was happening once.
Okay. It's like, yeah.
So
No,
it would be like I studied ballet. I watched other people do ballet and heard the instructions. Is probably what happened.
So I'm an
I'm
expert
saying-
now.
Right. So I'm saying it's likely true.
Okay.
I mean,
That's
you
what
see my foot.
That's true.
You feel like
That's
it's
You see
true,
my footwork.
I say true.
Daniel?
Yeah.
Up to you.
I like these odds.
You like the odds?
We'll
Okay.
see.
Well, you say it's true. As far as I know, it's a lie.
Damn it.
What?
Yes.
We're not
Yeah.
coming back, I don't think.
That's a twist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a lie. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
wow.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's
Wow.
such a good lie.
I did do a lot of jump rope exercises to work on my footwork, but never any dancing.
That's such a good lie.
Thank
We
you.
got-
Thank you.
We got
Thank you.
distracted by the Muppet.
You
know
got
what I mean?
bamboozled.
and by the little puppet too.
He's back.
Daniel, we've been working all week. Sarah, Sir Dash.
We've been stretching.
I paid Allie some money.
Okay.
And Jesse continued to just do whatever
I
she's
just
doing.
playing how I always play.
So things are going really well for the red team. Look at that.
Double or nothing.
Let's see if you can
You're still
really.
gonna lose.
You
Daniel,
would have known
it's
that
up
if
to
you took physics.
Daniel, it's up to you. Are you ready?
Wait, if
Would you
we win a
prefer to be called
point,
Rodney?
You get nothing. You get pride. It's all about pride.
that's true.
This is Daniel. This is all about you fucking with me. That's what this is.
Here we go.
And if I lose this, I'm still gonna feel like it's a loss. Just so you know.
Well, you know.
Okay.
Well, you
Okay.
know.
This
Yeah.
last question is worth 3 points. So
I nearly
Go
fell
ahead.
off a cliff and died. You know it's
Okay.
true because it's happening right fucking now. Okay? Christ, people.
Is that how Rodney Dangerfield possessed you?
He caught you. Like,
Yeah, he caught you and
lifted you back to safety.
Was this in China, where you lived for
And
years?
what was Cliff's last name?
I rolled off a cliff and
And what was his name?
I got dressed and I went back home. You know.
So walk
Because you're
us
a
through this, Daniel.
Sagittarius.
Walk us through
So-
this cliff fall.
Sure. So I was on a trip in North Carolina.
Not Japan. Go ahead.
No. So me and my family, we were going to an area there where you go through this forest path and you get to like a natural spring where all the families are there and they're swimming and it's really beautiful water, all that kind of stuff. We're heading there and the demarcation of the path is not very clear and we end up going the wrong way. We didn't know that. We were just like, this is really weird and steep and we're going over these kind of weird bends and stuff and we make it to this really beautiful area where there's a rocky pool and stuff and there's nobody in sight. And we're just like, well, if it's not the right place, then fuck it. We'll enjoy it. While we're there, there's like a sun shower that happens. And on the way back, that rocky, tumultuous path that we took to get to this place was now really wet and slick. You see where this is going.
Downhill fast.
No, keep going.
Yeah, right? So we get to this
Was there
part.
a broken bridge? Was there a broken
No,
bridge?
it's not.
Did you have to answer any riddles?
No. The pinchers of power and the what was
Oh
it?
fuck! Pinches of power would be
Pinchers of power. Who was the family? Who was the? Oh, I can't remember the name now. Who were they? The Zaminchi brothers. What was the name? God damn it!
Son of a bitch! The Finellis. The
Finellis.
The Fratellis.
Fratellis.
yes.
Also
Rocky.
a band.
It was a rocky road that we were driving on. So only half the room got that. All right, cool.
How did you nearly die?
So we got to an area
by
that
not actually completely dying.
Almost died, but not quite.
good call.
Well, there are many ways to die. Which one of those ways did you not?
Well,
there are
that's
many
fine.
ways to die, Mr. Long.
He's almost eating possum poop.
It's
So-
a good pizza.
So not to
Patio.
try it.
So there was this area that we had passed on the way there, and I didn't think much of it until we came on the way back, and it was extremely slick. It was like an inclined area, which is probably covered in rock, but it had like pine needles all over it. And when we got to it, it was extremely slick. My sister got onto it. She slipped, and then she's clinging to it, and that's when we realized like about 4 or 5 feet from the bottom of her feet is a steep drop straight off, and there's a ravine below. So I hop on to try to help her, and I get stuck lower than her. I'm about 2 feet from the edge or so. And it was extremely scary. There was a trickle of water that started to get closer and closer to me from above, which was not water. It wasn't water. It was her peeing herself.
Really?
There are many ways to die.
Being
Anyway.
peed on by your sister is wonderful.
Yeah.
Oh, did you get stung by a jellyfish? Did I miss that part?
That would
Mountain jellyfish.
The oft overlooked mountain jellyfish.
So this was
You don't even.
this was
you don't even-
Bikini Bottom, South Carolina.
I mean, the sad thing is, there was a bridge that was working, but some dumbass sat on it, and
Okay, I'm going to need a consensus on Daniel's near plunge to death while I.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you a case where it appears as he was telling his story, it felt truthful. Yes? Did
Okay.
it feel truthful?
What do you got?
I'm trying to picture Daniel like in the outdoors,
Don't.
Dash is frozen. Dash is frozen as though he's spitting on all of us right now.
Is that Dash or the puppet? I'm not
He'll be
sure.
back.
I'm back.
The puppet's
back.
like stabbing him in the background.
No, I need that. I need that answer.
So
This
What
feels
did you
like a detailed lie.
Before
it feels like a lie, which, knowing what I know about Daniel, he leaves shit out and it becomes true, and I hate it.
Yeah, to me, it's just such a vague statement, right? Like, I nearly fell off a cliff and died. Like, that seems to be like just so vague that it might be true.
I nearly fell off a cliff and died twice.
Oh fuck! It was Tom. It was Tom. It was Tom that did it.
That's
Yeah.
I need a consensus. I don't know.
I
Sure, what do you
think
think?
it is a detailed lie.
A lie?
I'm
I
gonna
think
say
it's a
lie.
detailed lie. I'm leaning.
Here's the thing.
I'm leaning lie.
I'm gonna go with my team. I feel like it's true based off of how you play this fucking game. But I know that we normally lose when I call shit, so I'm gonna go with my team. It's fine. It's a lie. Fuck
Your
you.
team
Daniel.
says it's a lie. Do they really? Well, it's true.
I fucking know.
It's true.
I'm good. I'm good.
Yes,
Are you though?
yes,
You
yes.
couldn't convince your team, so it doesn't feel like a win.
No.
Oh no, we went double or nothing, and we still won.
Well, this is true.
Hey, he said it was worth 3 points. He said
I
it was
know.
worth 3 points.
I know.
So,
To me, not to you.
Was a
Oh.
lie.
damn it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Damn
So all I can tell you is that.
Woo! Yeah.
Yeah, red
Hey
team.
Tom, just so you know, there's a shortage of helium, and I really don't appreciate you using all that.
Really insensitive. Really tone deaf, Tom.
It's not helium. I've actually managed to capture all the hot air that's been used on this show.
Nice. Nice.
Bingo. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay, so we learned so much tonight,
we did.
including that. Yeah.
We did learn that. Red team
yeah.
won.
So, any parting words? You got a minute.
Yes, you guys are all I look forward to every Saturday night, and
We're in.
I fucking miss you guys so much. Otherwise, I'm dying inside. So please, God, let's keep doing this show every Saturday. Thank you.
Yeah.
You've got bourbon now, so that helps.
Yeah. I'm drinking water. So haven't had alcohol since March 14th.
I haven't had alcohol since 9:53.
Oh yeah. Wow. You know what? Just for that joke and the bridge get over it, I'm gonna give this entire game to the
One
blue
more
team.
time.
It's a bridge. Get over it. That's the best line of the century so far. It's a bridge. Get over
You did it.
That's great.
did
Okay.
it.
Any? Yes, you did. You did it fairly and squarely. Any other quick things to say?
I want that puppet to be a contestant. We gotta do
Oh
that.
yeah. Oh,
Yes.
that
Yeah.
Special
gotta be.
edition.
That's got to be. Yeah.
Special
That's
edition.
Please.
Tom, do we have it in the budget for everybody to have those types of puppets?
The budget has been shot for the next 12 years.
Damn it.
It's not a budget so much as it is a come and get me.
Can we get like great value puppets? Is there a
We can
It's
get,
literally just empty boxes of shells and cheese, great value.
which is kind of where Sarah got her headphones. Okay. Well, I thank you all again for doing your this with us. It was fun.
Oh, Jesse!
Just talk.
Oh,
We're cute.
So sad.
Okay. Well, now the red team wins again because
oh, damn it.
Fair, that's fair. I get it. I deserve that.
I'll see you guys next time. Don't forget, by the way, those who are watching. Hopefully, if you're in the future, you won't get this, but we do have a thing going on tonight. at midnight. We got a bunch of people who will be with us tonight doing all kinds of weird, crazy stuff. If you want in, just say so. Otherwise, we'll see you there, and we'll see you next time we do this. Thanks, everybody, for doing it.
Good night.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye.